Hey guys, welcome to Yin class. We're going to be moving from our mats, 45 minutes. We're going to let it go, get into some postures, hold them for a while, relax, open up, break down some fascia buildup. We're going to start in a seated position. So you're welcome to sit cross-legged, just regular cross-legged. You can sit in half lotus. You're going to bring one foot on top of the opposite thigh. If you prefer, you can always transition to hero, sitting on the tops of the shins, tops of the feet. I'm going to come into half lotus. Bring one foot on top of the opposite thigh. Wherever you are, we're going to bring the tops of our hands onto our knees so your palms open towards the ceiling. Keep a tall, neutral spine, shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Let's close the eyes or soften the gaze and just focus on our breath. You're inhaling through the nose. You're exhaling through the nose. Trying to keep even breathing in and out the whole class. This is going to help us a lot. Your inhales, your exhales, they're going to help ease you into these postures, allowing you to get deeper. Just a little bit longer here with our neutral spine. When we start to move, we're going to work into our spine first, starting with our neck. On our next exhale, let's start to lower the chin down to our chest. Allow the head to be heavy. You can let it dangle here if you prefer. If you feel some tension, shift your head gently side to side a couple times. Try to loosen it up. We still have our lifted, tall, neutral spine. If you've been shifting your head, let's go ahead and pause. Allow the chin to come down to the chest. One more breath here. Next inhale, we're going to lift our head up, stacking our spine. Exhaling at the top. Big inhale, fill the lungs back up. Exhale, allow the head to go back. We're opening up through the chest, getting into the front of the neck. Same thing, if you feel some tension, shift your head gently side to side. If you feel okay, allow the head to just dangle back. Let's all pause, head is heavy, chest is open. One more breath here. Next inhale, we're lifting the head back up, stacking the spine. Exhaling at the top. Big inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale the right ear down to your right shoulder. So we're directing our breath towards the left side of our neck. We want to keep that left shoulder away from our ear. Keep the face soft. So try to not squeeze between the eyebrows. Try to keep the gaze soft. We're going to roll the chin into the chest, making our way over to the left side. Our right shoulder stays relaxed here. We're directing our breath towards the right side of our neck. Inhale, lift it up. Exhaling at the top. Big inhale, fill the lungs. We're exhaling our left ear to our left shoulder first. Bring the chin into the chest, roll your head through center. Over to the right. Start to lift the head. You can open up the eyes, shift the gaze. We're going to bring our palms onto our knees, work through a couple seated cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, push the chest forward, arch your body back. Exhale, roll through the spine, looking towards your belly button. Inhale into cow, chest forward, arch back. Exhale, cat, rounder. One more, inhale into cow. Exhale, cat. We're going to find a neutral spine. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana. So we're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together. The knees are out to the side. And then once you're ready, you're going to walk your hands forward and relax your upper body down. So if you feel like you're comfortable here, you can rotate your palms towards the ceiling. It's going to help to just release the hands a little bit more so we're not pushing down into the floor. You're just relaxing into this. You can always keep the hands planted. Relax just the head down if you need to back out some. Go where feels best for you. We're going to breathe here. So we're here for a while. Try to just relax into it. Try to relax the inner thighs. Soften the face. Soften the shoulders. The longer we're here, you might be able to start to ease a little deeper. Try to move with that. Baby, with these postures. We're going to be here for just a couple more breaths. Slowly start to walk the hands in, lift the chest. When the chest lifts, we're going to bring our hands behind us. Your palms are pushing into the floor. The fingers are rotated behind or towards the opposite wall. Push down through the palms, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, arch back. Lifting the chest, we're bringing our knees up. We're going to transition to fish, so you might want to scoot a little bit more towards the top middle section of your mat. You're bringing your forearms onto the floor. Your fingers are pointed towards your seat, so you can walk your hands more under your seat if you prefer. Your legs are going to extend long, and then you're going to keep your chest lifted and start to relax the head back. Maybe your head touches the floor, maybe it doesn't. We're not going to be here for as long as some of the other postures. Let's just take 2 more breaths here. You're going to start to tuck the chin into the chest. One elbow at a time, release to your palms. Push down through your seat. Big inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale and fold forward. So we're not actively pulling here, we're relaxing down. So maybe you don't even touch your legs at all. Your feet are at neutral. You're folding your upper body forward. If you need to, of course, you can always bring your hands to the floor if you need that extra support. But as you ease more into it, try to let go as much as you can. Allow your body to just collapse over the legs. We're getting into the backs of the legs, stretching the hamstrings, lengthening through the spine. Be here for a little bit longer. If you're holding on to any tension that isn't serving you, try to let it go. Slowly start to walk the hands in, lift the chest. We're going to come into deer, getting into our hips. So your left leg is going to the side at 90-degree angles. So the knee is trying to be in alignment with your hip, and then your bottom of the leg is just in line with your knee. Your right leg is forward, also at 90 degrees. So think knee is still in line with the hip, ankle in line with the knee. You're going to walk your hands forward and start to relax down. So your upper body is coming straight in alignment with that right shin. So we're not going over to that right knee or over towards the right foot. You're straight forward, and then settle in as far forward as you can. You can bring your palms together, rest your forehead down. You can release your arms long or out to the side, whatever is better for you. Try to relax any tension in that left inner thigh. Let that leg open up. inhaling, exhaling through the nose. Start to walk the hands in, lift the chest, bringing the chest back up. We're going to transition all the way to the other side. So that left leg's going to sweep forward. Your right leg's going to the side. You're trying to find two 90-degree angles. So both knees are in alignment with your hips. It's just the right is out to the side and the left is straight out in front. When you're ready, start to walk your upper body forward over that left shin, relaxing down whatever variation with the arms that you'd like to come into. We're settling into this. Try to relax the inner thighs. We're stretching the outside of that left thigh, getting into our hip joints. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed, all the muscles in the face. Start to walk the hands in, lifting the chest. We're going to shift both knees behind us so we can come into a tabletop. We're going to work through just a couple of cat-cows to get back into our spine. So inhaling into cow, looking up, shoulders pull together. Exhale, cat, round through the spine, shoulders open, spine puffs towards the ceiling. Inhale into cow, look up. Exhale, cat, round through the spine. One more, inhale into cow. Exhale, cat. Finding your neutral spine, we're tucking our toes under, you're walking your hands in, lifting the chest. We're coming into a variation of toe stand. So you're sitting on your heels, your toes are tucked under. You're keeping a tall lifted chest. You can keep your arms down by the sides if you need to. If you can, you're grabbing for opposite elbows behind the back. You can bring your palms together, pointed towards the floor, or you can rotate the palms towards the ceiling. We want to try to stay here, get into the arches of the feet. It can get a little uncomfortable, but try to breathe through, stay with us. Try to relax the muscles in the face, focus on your breathing, in and out through the nose. longer here. Use your breath. Sweep our arms up overhead. Your right hand goes to the floor. You press down, you face follows. Look over that right hand, left palm stretches over. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, left hand down. Stretch the right arm over. Inhale, both arms up. You're exhaling your hands behind your back. You're interlacing your fingers, squeezing the shoulder blades, arching back. Lifting the chest, releasing the hands out in front of you. Untuck your toes, tap it out on the mat. We're going to move onto our stomach. So when you're ready, your palms are on the floor. Shift your legs back and slowly lower down. We're going to start with Sphinx. So your arms are going to come to two 90-degree angles. Your elbows are under your shoulders. Your palms are in line with your elbows. Try to relax the lower back, relax the seat and the backs of the legs. You're pushing down through the forearms. You're either looking up, shoulders away from the ears, or you're looking down, relaxing the head. If you feel good here, you're welcome to come into a different variation. You can always come into seal. You can bend the knees, pulling the heels in. Seal, you're going to be giving a couple more inches between the feet. Your palms straighten, or your arms straighten, your palms stay grounded. You can still look up or look down. If that doesn't feel good on your lower back down. We'll be here for a little bit longer. Take whatever variation feels better for you and your spine today. Here for 2 more breaths. Slowly start to lower the stomach all the way down. You're going to stack your palms on top of each other. You're pulling your big toes all the way together to touch. The heels fall open. We're releasing the sacrum, so you're just going to lower your forehead to the hands. Allowing just a couple breaths to shift that sacrum back into place. Tops of the feet back onto the floor. We're going to bring our palms under our shoulders. Your left arm is going to go out to the side. You're bending your right knee. You're rolling over so that your body weight comes over. You're planting your right foot behind the left leg, relaxing the head. Couple options. You can stay here. You can release that right arm back. If it's available, you can interlace the hands. Try to straighten the arms back out. You can always bend that left knee up to meet the right, or you can bring the ankle towards the left knee, letting the right knee come towards the floor. Really give your body weight into your left shoulder, massage it, massage the shoulder outside of the arm. release. Let's release those hands. Right palm comes back up to the floor. Start to release the legs. Roll into your stomach. Your left palm comes in. Your right arm goes long. You're bending your left knee. You're rolling it over. Plant the foot behind you. Relax the head to the floor. Same options. You can release the left arm. You can interlace the hands. You can extend the arms back straight. You can bend that right knee in, or you can bring the ankle to the knee. Allow that bottom knee to come back to the floor. Keeping the eyes closed, settling in, massaging the outside of the right shoulder. Take 2 more breaths where we are. Slowly bring the left palm back to the floor. Release the legs. You're going to push down through that left palm to come up. We're going to come all the way onto our backs. So transitioning so that our feet are long out in front of us. Arms are long overhead. Let's interlace the hands, flex the feet, push the palms away from us. Breathe into the rib cage, expand the lungs. Pull both knees up into the chest. And then extend the legs to the ceiling for legs up the wall. So you can have your arms by your side. You can shift your hands under your hips. If you prefer, you can bring your arms overhead. We're breathing here. Try not to touch the legs at all. Allow them to just be, getting the blood flow rushing the opposite direction. It's totally normal for the legs to tingle, the legs to shake. Maybe softening the gaze or closing the eyes again. Really finding stillness every posture we come into.
You ask your allergies why they're such a bother. You feel the melody, sing it if you wanna. You keep scratching your eyes and they keep itching. Either way, I'm in love with your red roses. You tried to dream away everything that happened. Found your frame of reference deep in your siesta habit. Came and woke you up at 7, you weren't trying to have it. Either way,
we're going to take a couple more breaths here.
You found another planet when the feeling hit you. It hurts to understand that they don't see you with you. Send a postcard, detail of a bigger picture. Either way, I'm in love with your red roses.
Slowly start to pull the knees into the chest. You can hug them in if you want to. You can shift the hips a little bit side to side. The next posture we're coming into is Baddha Konasana. We're doing it reclined. So you're going to stay on your back. The feet are going to come to the mat. And then your knees are going to open to the side, allowing the bottoms of the feet to touch. Try to relax the inner thighs, inner hips. When you're ready, we're going to bring our arms overhead, grabbing for opposite elbows, allowing the rib cage to expand.
I'm in love with your red roses.
Big deep breath, soften the face.
Gotta say I'm mighty proud of what you're turning into. Didn't take the easy route, even if you meant to. Whether or not we're fate or coincidental, I'll always be in love with you. You'll ask your allergies why there's such a bother. You'll feel the melody, sing it if you wanna. You'll keep scratching your eyes and they'll keep itching. And I'll always be in love with you. I'll always be in love with you. I'll always be in love with
Let's start to bring our right knee all the way over on top of the left. You're stacking your knees and your hips. Once they're stacked, you're shifting your gaze over the right shoulder, releasing the arms either long or you can bring them in field goal. If you want to, you can straighten your right leg out. If it's available, you can hold on to it with your hand.
I should be wiser, hold a little tighter. Thought that we grow, but I'm easy to throw. I will open my eyes, see what isn't right. Now that I know that I'm easy to throw. I won't go out in the cold. I will not fall, and I won't go out in the cold.
Let's take 2 more breaths on this
I
side.
can't be told.
If you have your right leg straight, go ahead and start to bend it back in. We're going to shift the gaze, look back towards the ceiling, start to bring the knees back up.
Won't you hold tight?
Adjusting on your mat, getting ready to take it to the other side. So your hips shift over to the left so that both knees can go to the right. Stack the knees on top of each other and then shift the gaze, look over the left shoulder. Release your arms long. You can bring them into a field goal. You can extend your left leg all the way straight. You could bring your hand to your leg or to your foot. Really try to relax that spine as you twist here into this posture. Use your breath to let it go. Start to shift the gaze back towards the ceiling, releasing that left leg if you have hold of it. Start to come back onto your back. We're going to release our legs long. Arms are coming long overhead. We're on our way to our Savasana. Let's interlace our hands, legs, and feet, push the palms away from us. Before we get there, let's pull our knees into our chest. Tuck the chin into the chest, forehead up to meet the knees, rounding through the spine. Pull everything in as closely together as you can. Pull in just a little bit harder. On your next exhale, you're releasing towards the floor. Your legs go long. Your arms go long by your side. Settling in here, getting comfortable, trying to relax everything to the floor. Releasing tension from your toes, from your ankles. Relaxing the legs, the knees, and the hips. Try to soften the stomach. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears, arms are long. Release any tension in the wrists, and the fingers. Relax the jaw, the neck, and all of the muscles in the face. Finding complete stillness, only the breath is moving our body. Just breathe here. Slowly start to deepen the inhales and the exhales. Awareness starting to come back into your breath. And start to wake up the fingers, the toes, wiggling them around. And then get into the ankles and the wrists as you start to get a little closer towards your heart. Getting into the arms, the legs. When you're ready, we're reaching the arms overhead to get to the sides of the body, lengthen long. And then start to pull the knees into the chest to get into your legs and into your spine. When the knees are there, shifting the hips side to side a little bit. You're going to roll to whichever side you prefer, taking a second there, allowing whichever shoulder is towards the ceiling to just gently come in towards your chest. We're going to finish class where we started, so let's use that arm that's towards the ceiling, press the palm into the floor, push yourself up to a seated position. Finding that comfortable seated position where we started. So you can find hero again, you can find cross-legged half lotus. Tops of the hands are coming back onto our knees, our palms are open, chest is lifted. Let's close our eyes. We're taking a big inhale, sweeping our arms up overhead, filling the lungs. And then audibly exhale through the mouth and let it go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. One more like that. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale and release. Thank you for joining our practice. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Instagram, Facebook, you can leave a note below this video. You can email, call us. We're here for you, whatever you need. We're going to close out our practice. Let's take an inhale, sweep our arms up. Our palms are coming together. You're exhaling your hands to heart center. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Watch some of our other videos. Keep moving your body. Stay with us throughout this time. Have an awesome rest of your day. Namaste.